safety of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The shot that clears will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game. The very
breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, shot to clear. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Tempo in overdrive.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Bolden. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36. And the shot to clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Rides the back and leaves it. Turns it on in midfield. field. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Offense, just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. Quickly to the tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Blue Hens are flying down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Trying play action. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been moving. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something. More dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Thomas looking to fire. He's got him. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's English. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The short hands, it's English. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bolden. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Going deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Minnesota delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Minneapolis for some time. And if this team's not careful, it could become a football school again like it was back in the 1930s and 40s. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Catch in the middle. It's Golden. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take.
He lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's West. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Blasted as he lets it go.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
On third down, he drops to throw. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for the...
Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
With the catch, it's Washington. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. It'll be third and long. Thomas back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Caught over the middle. It's Simpkins. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be... And the Chanticleers will line it up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Simpkins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Pressure coming. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It is good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the tailback. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space. Touchdown, Delaware. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today. An absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Here's the heat. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down.
Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Sings it complete to the right. Hard-hitting tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Movement attempt from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line. Just throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Morris. Fakes to grab. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Caught behind the line. It's West. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got room on the return. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Coastal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception, taking it back to the house, right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And he's going to bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll pull it on the read. He jukes his way for more. Oh, he broke out another move. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Speeding down the left side. 10. Touchdown, Chanticleer. What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They're probably a little rattled after that last pick six, and who could blame them? But now deep breath, settle in, get a drive started in a tie game. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The Chanticleers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Chanticleers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. He waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against